Max, AFC Championship, the final season on Madden 21 is about to come to a close, but we've got a couple more games to go, and this one was quite the setup for our grand finale. The defending champion Las Vegas Raiders look to go back to the dance, but the Jacksonville Jaguars stand in their way, and they are a force to be reckoned with. Here they are, first drive of the game, and Trevor Lawrence delivers a beautiful pass to Jamal Agnew over the middle. It's good for 37 yards, and they are starting off hot. Typically a rushing team, but they're not afraid to throw the ball, and they're showing that early on in this one. Very next play, and the air attack would continue. Play action, and he gets rid of it quickly to his tight end Ace Spades, who makes the catch at the 28-yard line and takes it all the way home for the score. Makes multiple guys miss on his way, and the Jaguars jump out in front early. Scores 7-0, and that's usually a good sign for them, but the Raiders are looking to show why they are the defending champs. Third down on the Raiders' next drive, and Bronx Bomber wants to throw. He sees Henry Ruggs on the right and gets it to him, and when he makes the catch, he has a clear path to the end zone, but he gets tangled up with Josh Jacobs and taken down at the 44. Tough break for Vegas, but here they come right back with another chance. Jacobs takes the handoff, and for a second it looks like he has a clear path, but the cuts are just not sharp enough, and he's taken down for a gain of 10. Still a nice run, but 2 plays back-to-back they had a chance to score a touchdown and couldn't get it done. Raiders would later settle for a field goal. Jags still lead 7-3. Next drive, last seconds of the first quarter, and Travis Etienne makes his presence felt. Handoff taken up the middle and an unreal juke put on the second level, and he is off to the races. That cut inside there cost him some yards, but still a nice run and a gain of 27 on the play. Immediately after that run, they want to back it up with another big gain, but they do not succeed. Cleveland Farrell hurdles over the line and wrangles Lawrence to the ground. That's a loss of 12, setting him up with a second and 22. They gain 5 on second down, so it's 3rd and 17 at the 40, and Philip Dorsett says, 17? That's nothing. Watch this. He makes the grab at the 31 and takes the path to glory. Cuts upfield, and it's a foot race, and a race that he would win. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the Jags. I'm not a math guy per se, but that's a real good ratio. They take the lead 14-3. Second down, a few plays into the next drive, and Bomber wants a big chunk here. He throws to the middle of the field to John Brown, who can't make the grab. Instead, it goes off his hands and right into the waiting hands of He Hate Me, who also can't make the catch. That would have been a convenient time for the game's first takeaway, but the Raiders get a gift, and they know they'll regret it if they don't take full advantage. That's why they're going for it here on 4th and 2. Bomber rolls to his left, and Henry Ruggs is wide open for a lot more than 2. 19 more, in fact, for a grand total of 21, and that's a clutch play to keep the drive alive. Unfortunately, it went sour immediately after. 3rd and 22, and they're looking for a first, but all they get is a large cup of disappointment. Miles Jack gets up and comes down with a pick, and Jacksonville has a great shot now to grab control of this game. Nice moves by the veteran linebacker on the pick and the celly. Look at him go. Jags drive stalls out at midfield, so they line up to punt, but it's a direct snap to the fullback Cullen Gillespie, and he's tackled forward for the first to keep the drive alive with just over a minute left in the half. Half a minute left now on second down, and Travis Etienne can do no wrong. Here he is coming out of the backfield. He gets open and makes the grab at the 40, avoids a couple of diving Raiders, but the last one does get him right at the 1-yard line. Not to worry though, he'd finish the job on the toss the very next play, and Jacksonville looks like they're going to take a commanding lead into the break. They go up 21-3. Defending champs are going to have to rally if they want to finish Madden 21 with a repeat. Well, the rally starts now. First play from scrimmage on the resulting drive, and it couldn't have gone any better. Lined up in the Wildcat formation, John Brown runs the option and keeps it for a 75-yard touchdown, able to beat the secondary of Jacksonville to the goal line, and they make a statement that this game is nowhere near over. Jags still with the lead, but the Raiders pull closer. Scores 21-10, and they get the ball to start the second half. Next drive, first play, and they keep the good times rolling. Bomber hits Ruggs on the right side for 31 yards, puts him across midfield, and then a few plays later, Josh Jacobs gets the call, and he would deliver. Takes the handoff 36 yards, and no one wearing teal touches him until he's pretty much at the goal line. No issues fighting through that contact, and the second half starts with a bang from the silver and black halfback. Showing some Olympic spirit, too, with that volleyball spike. He could be in Tokyo right now if it weren't for this game. Down by 5 after the touchdown, they go for 2 to make it a 3-point game, and the ever-reliable Darren Waller finds himself wide open in the back of the end zone. He comes up with the grab, and the Raiders are a field goal away from tying this game. Jags look to respond, and on second down, Etienne somehow escapes this situation in the backfield. He was definitely going to be tackled for a loss, but he wiggles free, and now he's gone with the wind. Desperation attempt to tackle him from behind, but it's no good, and just like that, Jacksonville re-extends the lead to 10. That's got to feel like a backbreaker for Las Vegas, who just got within one score, only to see the lead restored to double digits just 40 seconds later. 28-18 Jacksonville, 5:44 left in the third. After back-to-back punts, the Raiders have the ball at the 39, and Bomber ain't letting them punt this time. Hits Henry Ruggs deep over the middle, he makes the catch, and he is free and clear. A 61-yard strike puts the Raiders back within 3, just under a minute left in the third. 28-25 Jaguars. Jags tacked on a field goal with that next drive, so the Raiders down by 6 with a chance to take their first lead of the game. This, however, is not going to help the cause. Josh Allen with the sack at the worst time for the Raiders. A loss of 13 on that play sets up third and very long. Next play, they do the only thing worse than the last one. CJ Henderson has this one covered from the snap, and Bomber sends it right to him for the pick. So now the Jags can put the nail in the coffin with this drive. They start at their own 45, but they won't be there for long. Third down, and this one hurt Las Vegas. Lawrence, throwing with the lead, finds Ace Spades, and Spades with an incredible run brings it all the way to the 6. Great strength and balance to stay on his feet there, and now things are looking grim for the Raiders. They need a turnover if they want a realistic shot at the comeback. Here's the 3rd and goal play, and the Jags pass, but it's a screen to Etienne. That's a pretty safe call. Even though he stopped at the 2, they keep the ball and are able to put up 3 more points, making it a 2-possession game. And with no timeouts left, that just about seals the Raiders' fate. However, there is about a minute left, and crazier things have happened. That first play doesn't hurt their chances. It's a 27-yard strike to Ruggs, and then they hurry back to the line because they have no timeouts, but instead of spiking it, they run another play. This one's a short pass to Waller, who takes it 18 yards, so they have 30 seconds left, but any chance they may or may not have had died on the vine here. Josh Allen gets to the quarterback, and that is the game. Jaguars led this game the entire way after they opened the scoring a minute and a half into the first quarter. They would be victorious 34-25. Travis Etienne had a slow game for his standards, only 2 touchdowns for him, both on the ground. Trevor Lawrence had 2 passing scores and no picks, and Josh Allen finished with 3 sacks on the day. Bronx Bomber had a touch and 2 picks. The longest pass of the night for him was a 61-yard strike to Henry Ruggs, but all in all, the Raiders' offensive performance was disappointing. Had a few chances to make something happen, but the Jags defense had those 2 takeaways, and that turned out to be the difference. Let's just check in really quick on the playoff picture and see who they'll be playing in Super Bowl 8. The Buccaneers are still undefeated as they held off the Seahawks at home for a 62-42 win. They'll look to finish off the perfect season next week in Dallas against their state rivals, and I'll have all the action for you right here. And that does it for us today. I'm Ace510. For more Max coverage, including live game broadcasts, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ace510. Also keep an eye out here for the highlights, and make sure to subscribe to the Triple Coverage podcast to stay up to date in the world of sports. For players in the league, make sure to archive your streams for your chance to be featured in a video like this. Once again, your final score, Jaguars 34, Raiders 25. I'll see you next time right here on Ace 510.